Hey, Pastor Dan here from Dexter Gospel Church. Thanks for watching this Proverbs Practical. Our previous video challenged us to do the difficult and uncomfortable when it's necessary, or face the consequences of laziness. This next verse speaks of how we get good advice. We're in Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 5. Proverbs 20 verse 5 says, "Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out." Now here's an odd paradox. The people most likely to give you the best advice are usually the least likely to just come up and give you advice. And the best advice is rarely on the surface. Now this is firstly because the truly wise are the ones who will have the best counsel to give. They have observed, they have learned, they know how to make good decisions. But along the way, they usually learn that it's foolish to go running their mouths all the time. The fool utters all his mind, Proverbs says, but the wise keeps it in until after. They know that the fool is stirred up and involved in every controversy and strife. That's the fools that are meddling in that kind of thing. The wise tend to stay out of things like that as much as possible. So they're not likely to just come running up to people and tell them what they think. They're not prone to butt into other people's business uninvited. The wisest often tend to speak the least, not the most. So the man of understanding, he recognizes that. He's not going to wait for a wise person to just come up to him out of the blue and tell him what he should do or how he should handle things. He's going to search out the wise person and inquire. He'll go to the person like you go to a well, and he'll send down his bucket deep beneath the surface to get the answers that he needs, the counsel that will help him so that he can make the best decisions. And some of that is needful because the best counsel is usually not right up on the surface either. The water up on the surface of a lake or a well is often dusty and dirty, maybe full of weeds and mud, covered with a layer of things that you really don't want to drink. When I was a boy, we had farm animals, and we didn't have fancy automatic waterers or anything. We just had water buckets. And, you'd first put the water in the bucket and it'd be clean and fine, but as the day went on, dust and bits of grass and bugs would fly in there and die, and so the surface would be covered with this skim of kind of nasty stuff. It was still good water under the surface, but you had to look past the dirty stuff on top. Now, it wasn't that you couldn't survive on the stuff on top. It was still wet. It would still quench your thirst, but it wasn't as healthy and it wasn't as good as the water that was deep down. So when you get someone's first take on your situation, you're often just getting aphorisms or general guidelines. You're just getting quick generalities or catchphrases. To get good advice, you often need to dig beyond that. You need the heart of the person, not just their quickest words. You need to know not just what a wise person would do, but why they would do that, the heart that lies underneath of that action, the mind that motivates and discerns that course. If you want specific guidance, you need them to understand the nuances of your situation and apply their deepest guiding principles to that situation. So again, the man of understanding treats counsel like water from a well, lowering his bucket down deep into the water, down into the heart of the person that he asks, so he can get the deepest advice, not the most shallow. In doing so, the man of understanding finds the heart of wisdom, not just its surface. I hope this video is a help to you. If so, give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more. We'd love to hear from you in the comments, and we'd love to see you here at Dexter Gospel Church. Until next time, I hope you stay well and seek good advice.